So here we go, John. I'm talking to John Wolton, for the volunteer helper of the Jaywick floods. I'm just asking questions that people have asked me to ask John about this, because we're never going to get this again, ladies and gentlemen. We just found out how the flood could still happen now if all the factors were together. So we need to beware, ladies and gentlemen, and take care. And the next question someone's asked me to ask you was, in 1953, did you know anyone at the time in Jaywick when you came here to volunteer to help look for survivors? Did you know anyone here at the time?
I only knew of the policeman.
Yep. Do you remember his name?
Constable Mitchell.
Wow, Constable Mitchell. Well, he was a local bobby of Jaywick.
Local policeman. Yeah.
And you actually see him on a day?
Yes, he was the coordinator of the rescue until they brought other people down.
And he told you what you could do to help?
Well, him or one of his people was helping him.
And do you sort of remember the conversation roughly as he said it to you? He said, sort of, can you go over there and...
Not really, no. That I was just, somebody said, oh, you are down here to help? Jump in and we'll go out and get these people.
And you got into a rowboat?
They had a list of people. I can't tell you whether it was in the locality of Meadow Way or whether we went up to try and...
It was in the Jaywick vicinity and you did your best?
That flood zone area.
Wow, yeah. That was amazing. Thank you, John. And how did you feel after all that you see of the flood? How was you like emotionally, and when, like say that night when you went back home, how did you feel for what you'd seen that day and the horrors of the flood?
Yeah, because television and worldwide atrocities weren't known to you. You've got nothing as a comparison, I suppose. And it wasn't a blasé feeling, it was something that you accepted it. You accepted being in the forces and that, and you accepted different things that you had to do in the forces that were unpalatable. But you did them because that was your job. And I looked upon the little help that I gave in Jaywick at that time as something that I would have done, I would do today, I would have done then, I did then, and I've always been that way inclined. If there's somebody somebody needs help, I'm only too willing to help them.
They don't make them like you anymore, John. That's about. I said the way people are today compared to you. That's a mannerism that my dad's inherited.
Yeah.
I see that in my dad because he's very hard working, my dad, and if he can ever help anyone, he will. Yeah. And I don't see that so much today, but I definitely see it with your generation. Yeah. And we are very proud to have you.
Yeah. No, but today, you see, the world moves at a much faster pace.
Yes.
We have got so much in our minds that the computers, the television tells you what's happening in the world at a flash of a button.
Yep.
And the world, to me, at the moment, is a very, very sad place.
And in chaos as well.
Absolute chaos.
I think that, so I don't know much of the world about as what you do, but I do know that there's a lot of disorder. I wish people could work together more and become more unity. That's what I'd like to see in the world. Unity.
I said to my wife only a few weeks ago, I said, you know, from my point, that what they want to do in this world is to stop everything, stop all of this terrorist activities and that.
Yep.
It really makes me sick when I watch Iraq and places like that.
Yeah. Where
they've got beautiful houses. They were all beautiful houses.
They've all been bombed.
And they've been bombed, shelled.
Children hurt and all that. What's that about?
Killed.
It's no good.
Absolutely. Stop all this terrorist activities for a month.
Yes.
Sit down and talk to people.
Discuss things.
And see what you can do without all this terrorists.
I'll make you right, John. And that's what we need in the world.
I'm sorry to say it, but a lot of this is all to do with religion.
And we all believe in the same thing, so why can't we just all believe in each other?
Yeah.
Thank you, John. We're going to leave that there on that one. And I've got one more question, next interview.